Hey guys, so I'm going to show you some examples from 10-5, which is solving time. So they're going to have some problems set up where they have 9 hours and 38 minutes plus 5 hours and 27 minutes. And all you're going to do is add these numbers straight down. So what I want to do is add my 8 and 7. I'm going to add those. And that is 15. Don't forget to regroup your 1. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6, so that's 65 minutes. Then I go over here. 9 plus 5 is 14. Okay, so when it asks for you to add your hours and your minutes, you will say that it's 14 hours and 65 minutes. Then there's a part 2 to this question, and it'll say how many hours are completely in your answer. So you know that in 60 minutes equals 1 hour. Okay, so right here I have 65 minutes. So this could get changed to, I could add a minute to here because these are my hours. Excuse me, I can add an hour here. So these are my hours. So now instead of 14 hours, I now have 15 because I took my 60 minutes from here. So if I'm taking my 60 minutes from here, I would still, it would only leave me with 5. So then my full answer would be 15 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, and then I'm going to show you a subtraction problem. Sorry, not a multiplication. That one was addition. So then for my subtraction problem, this time we are subtracting. Again, you want to do the same process. Always start on the right side and you are going to subtract across. We have 3 hours and 58 minutes minus 2 hours and 50 minutes, okay? So straight down, 8 minus 0 is 8. 5 minus 5 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. So they have 1 hour and 8 minutes. Since there is nothing is greater than 60, in total it is 1 hour and 8 minutes. And that is a subtraction problem for how to add time, or subtract time, sorry. And then I want to show you guys another example that I found on Pearson. Okay, so I'm writing my problem down. So this is a whole set of of certain areas I need to figure out. I'm writing this down here because it is too big for my board. So these squares are where I have to fill in the blank. Okay, this is like how we did in our beginning of our lesson in lesson 10. So you are just step by step writing out the equation. So remember, when you are multiplying a whole number by a fraction, you can set it up 2 ways. So our first way is you can make your 6 into a fraction and make it over 1 and just multiply straight across, or you can also just write out 6 times 1 and 1 times 3. Okay, remember your denominator will stay the same in this. So up here, you're just filling in the blank. It is helping you step by step of how to figure out this problem. So what am I multiplying times 1? Well, I am multiplying my 6. okay, then my denominator is staying the same, so I know that is going to be a 3. My next step is multiplying 6 times 1, which is 6. Okay, so then now I have 6 over 3, and that is an improper fraction. And remember what we do with improper fractions? Well, we divide those. Okay, so to this fraction problem, which is improper, we are going to continue to divide to figure out how many hours this is total. So what I will do for my math problem is go ahead and set it up. Remember, in the house, my big dog is number 6. My little dog is 3. How many times can 3 go into 6? Well, I'll count by 3's. 3, 6. 2 times. Write down my 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. I have no remainder, so my full hours is 2. 2 hours for this problem. Okay, and another example when it is asking you to, which you guys have not had to do long division in a while, so it's just a refresher of long division. So when it asks how many weeks are in 518 days, well, I already know how many days are in a week. Okay, there is 7. And we know this is going to be a division problem. My big dog is going to go into the house. I'm going to set it up this way. Now I want you to think, how many times can 7 go into 51? Okay, 7 times what number? Well, I know 7 times 7 is 49. Now I gotta think, what's 7 times 8? Sorry, my cat's meowing. And that is 56. So that number is way too big. So I want to go with 7. So I'm going to subtract. Okay, I got to regroup. 11. So 11 minus 9 is 2. Drop down your 8. Now, how many times can 7 go into 28? So I know 7 can go into 28 4 times, which gives me 28. Subtract, subtract, okay? So then now, how many weeks are in 587 days? I have no remainder, and it gave me a whole number. If you end up getting a remainder, you divided somewhere incorrectly or multiplied somewhere incorrectly, so double check your work. Okay, so then this would be my 74, when it's asking how many weeks are in 518 days, there are 74 weeks, sorry, not 700. And there you go. If you guys have any more questions, just reach out. Good luck.